Hey, Pastor Said here, guys. I wanted to just take a moment and talk about folks' ideas that people are looking at regarding business. And I just want to give some thoughts regarding how I begin to approach business myself. And a lot of folks look at what's hot and brand new and how it might work and how it could work. And sometimes that works out well. But if you're new to business, it might be better to look at models that are actually working. And I look at some even more recent models, such as a subscription model. I'm talking about subscriptions like Amazon, or you have your cable company you have a subscription with. You have a phone that you don't necessarily subscribe to your phone service, but you pay it once a month. Your electricity that you pay once a month, and you go into your automobile insurances and you pay homeowners insurance. We pay our mortgage payments every month, our car payments every month. These are services or products that we want to pay for on an ongoing basis because we want to. We want to pay for our water, we pay for our gas, in fact, gasoline, food. Think about those kind of things. And although we may not subscribe on the dotted line, there are things that we do on an everyday, ongoing, monthly, week to week, year to year basis. And if you had that kind of model in mind, that is something that people need, want, or desire, and they really don't want to ever get rid of it. You see, I don't necessarily like paying for food, but I've got to eat, so I pay for food. I don't necessarily like paying the electric bill, but I've got to have electricity in the house. A cable bill, or the internet service. my God, every one of us has internet service, and just think if you had a piece of the pie of the internet bill, your internet bill, or a piece of the pie of your phone bill, of your gas bill, of your mortgage payment, anybody you refer to. If you say you're able to refer somebody to get a Costco membership and they paid you for it, or you referred somebody to get a shop at the same place you shop as far as when you buy groceries, they pay for it. You'd be excited about that, but those kind of things don't always exist unless you really begin to seek them out. And so I'm encouraging people to identify with some of the things that are out there right now, especially online. I'll tell you, right now online, you can do really well online if you knew what you're doing. It's really just a matter of simply identifying products and services that you're currently using. Take some time, do some research, find out who's doing what. Find out if somebody's offering a service that links you to a phone service that you are already using, and they will pay you money or give you a discount to get it back. And also, here's the business part of it. You're using a product, that's one part, but the business part of it is actually referring the product to other people. And so if you're able to do that online, that makes for you being able to get a constant cash flow on an ongoing basis as people continue to use that product or service. I'll give you an example. I have a product that I offer online. Now, it's not something I really pitch a lot or sell a lot. A couple products. I have some advertising that I offer online, and people buy advertising from me on an ongoing basis. Now, some have subscriptions, some just buy on an a la carte basis, but I can count on a certain amount of advertising coming through every month. If I want more, I just advertise more, promote more. That's how it works. And other services, I have an internet service I offer to people, internet service provider that I utilize to promote my website. I have a website, you've seen some of the websites I have, not the one you always go to, saidreynolds.com, not that one, but another one called saidreynolds.ws. And I promote that website, and people are actually going there, looking at my website, and if they decide they want to get one of their own, you know what? I get paid some money just for that as well. As long as they continue to have the website, I get paid. Now, I identified that several years back, maybe about almost close to 9 years ago, and still I'm getting paid from people that are utilizing a website to promote their product or service. That is really that simple. So the more I promote the things that I'm already utilizing myself, things that I'm used, I recommend, and I help sponsor the people to get involved in doing some of the things that I do. And I can pick any one of those, or I'll pick all the ones that I'm working with and promote them all, and really just go after it really strong. And the stronger I promote, the more income I'll have come in. And it depends on how you want to go about it. If you want to really make it an ongoing effort where you reach out to people personally, that's one way to do it. But I've chosen to work online for the most part, so I don't spend a lot of time reaching out to people or reaching as far as going out in the neighborhood and knocking on doors and that kind of thing. I just do primarily stuff online. People find out. I put videos like this just to give people instruction on how they can go about finding a business of their own. Because you're looking for something to do, you're looking for a business, but you sometimes just don't know what to do, because there's so many good-looking businesses. And here that word good-looking doesn't necessarily mean they'll be around for a long time, and that's some of the the default is some people will get in some businesses and just fall apart. I've just been fortunate enough to be in some that have lasted and still last. When I started back in 1999, well, they started in 1999. I've been with them maybe like 8 or 9 years or so, and that one I've been able to just use for myself. People I recommended to people. Some people get sponsored into it, whether I do something or not. I mean, I find out people that signed up and got the service for themselves just because they saw mine. They had a little link on there that says, "Go ahead and get this service." That's how simple it is. And offering, if you write a book, if you wrote a book, I give away a free copy of my book at SedReynolds.com, and people get a copy of the book for free. And then if they want to buy the hard copy, they can, or the softback version of it, they can do that on Amazon. So those are just various avenues that we have online to get cash flow coming in. But look at that subscription model. You can find something that has a subscription model, such as the apps that you see online today. People are offering all kinds of different kind of apps, and you get apps for free. And then if you decide to buy or make a purchase of something inside the app, the person that sponsored you to get the app in the first place, they get paid a small percentage of that. It's a pretty good deal, right? Well, the art of it is really knowing how to promote and consistently doing it. You just can't do it just a short amount of time. I've learned the hard way. Okay, just can't do it a short amount of time. You got to do it consistently, over and over and over again, so that you are able to get some cash flow coming in. So those are some of the ideas. Again, subscription model is one way to look at it, because I have a service called start off as prepaid legal services. Now it's called Legal Shield. Have had that for many, many, many years. I'm not an associate of Legal Shield. I just happen to use their service, and it just comes out of my checking account every month. But the person that signed me up is getting paid every month, a little bit of that every month, or however their pay structure works. But that person gets paid consistently as long as I have the service. If it's a once a year situation or once a month, I'm not sure how it works. But again, I look at the things that I'm purchasing online, such as I buy healthcare products, health and wellness products online that I'm not a member of a company or anything. I just happen to buy them from people that I know, and then of course they get paid a commission for introducing me to the product. Now, if I chose to, I could actually do the same thing as well. But I chose not to. I do the things that I enjoy doing, and find something you enjoy. Find something you have a fun time with. Find something you want to make an income with, and let it be something that's going to be beneficial for your life. Hey guys, that's pretty much it right there. I just want to give that out to you. Just give you some ideas about, really look at subscriptions, because subscriptions are a really, really, really big deal, whether you pay for them or not. Again, the Costco models, one that people pay for it on a monthly or annual basis. There are those that have the cable services, of course, that you pay for on a consistent basis, and it's hard to get out of having cable, right? Well, some people say, all you do is just get the internet service and buy this other service over here. Well, you can do that. However, the cable companies have got it set up where you've got to pay a certain amount of money. They give you a certain discount if you do this big package here and all this kind of stuff, and you just kind of end up doing the same thing. Well, you go from one cable company to another cable company to another one to another internet service provider to another one, and you end up doing kind of the same thing. Just find the one that has the best service for you and work with that one. But also think about how you can be the one that provides the services. You can be the one that's an agent of a company that provides the services. And working online doesn't cost a whole lot of money in reference to how you get started. It's just a matter of getting the promotion part and knowing how to promote, knowing where to promote, knowing who to promote to. You don't have to talk to your friends and family and neighbors and people like that. Most of the customers, I've never met most of my customers. I've talked to a few of them on the phone, but I've not met most of them at all, ever. And we've been doing business for years. Really have. I've got partnerships with people on the East Coast that I've not even met ever in my life, and we've made tons of money together, which has been a good thing. But then there's some folks that, again, have been just like once in a while customers that come and do business with me. But then there's those that are consistently working with me, buying from me consistently because I'm providing a good service to them. And then they find out about other services that I offer as well at the same time. And not everybody does everything with me, but they do some things with me. That's how it works. So if you want to get involved in business and you have any concerns or questions, be happy to talk to you about it. I'm just a guy, again, enjoying working online, and I don't really promote real strong. You don't see me out promoting a lot of the stuff that I do business-wise. You see me talking about prayer. You see me praying and doing ministry kinds of things. But that's the other side of the entrepreneurial pastor. That's the entrepreneurial side is where I do business, and I'm very, very selective about who I work with. Because again, I'm not trying to blast myself out as just an entrepreneur. I am a pastor, and I just happen to have entrepreneurial tendencies in the way I do my ministry online. But at the same time, I do earn an income doing what I do online too. So I want to help you do the same thing. That's it for right now, guys. Bless you. I hope you got some information out of that. We'll see you around.